All right, we got to be rough for this one because we're the MUDLADZ.
All right.
So like, like, give us your war scream. Go.
It's tabletop time.
You were rough again. I didn't even play it.
I'm Jazza. I'm Maury. And we are the
We're gonna do it together.
The MUDLADZ!
Yeah, so in this video, we are preparing our redemption arc. In the last battle report, or the only Age of Sigmar battle report that we've done.
You got your butt handed to you
my butt handed
a little
to
bit.
me, yeah. So Bragg, the captain, the chieftain of the MUDLADZ, went away. I'm gonna say, rather than him dying, his mount was wounded, and he's come back in a bit of disgrace, but he's got to earn his stripes again in the MUDLADZ eyes. I think it's time for a mount upgrade. He's got nothing on what we got planned.
We've got so much streak and grime. This is the swamp boss.
This is some random dude with a funny hat, but we're upgrading Bragg.
It's not Bragg.
Yeah.
So you were fortunate enough to have a second Dominion box for yourself.
So we have a spare Bragg, or at least the bones of him, so to speak.
So we're gonna grab Bragg and put him atop this guy. Bragg is physically attached to his old mount. He is about 3 pieces and nearly every single one attaches to the mount in some way. So I basically built him on his mount and then cut him off at the belly button and basically put him on top of this guy. Now, there's a funny amount of size difference between Bragg and this guy, which was unexpected.
Bragg is bigger. Bragg doesn't normally skip leg day, but the guy on this mount is a littler guy.
Yeah,
so,
look, he has to walk so much less now.
Now, you did creatively cover up one of his legs with his shield, because he did have a shield.
Yeah,
so
the side he shows to all his forces is now covered by a shield.
But he's got this little wimpy leg on the other side, which is kind of adorable. I love it.
It's his battle wounds from the last fight.
Who needs big legs when he's got big, with that thing?
Big sticks.
Yeah.
There's one more bonus tidbit to this that I really liked. The rules for this named character feature his love and obsession for gambling. That's his thing, that's his shtick. And so he has a little retinue of goblins who will always take bets on which unit of theirs is going to die first. However, it would be really funny if you incorporated that and it's all your forces sort of not
Betting
quite
against
trusting him
him.
anymore. It's like, oh, bloody Git snack over there, he's gonna be the first one to cop it. I'm on the biggest bloody thing, you got it? No, I'm gonna smash him.
I love that, that's so good.
Yeah, so that's gonna give some really fun flavor to the next fight, I think.
It'll add some juice to the battle report, which is really cool. Juice, why does that sound weird? I'm sorry.
They're juicy boys.
Now, for the uninitiated among you, before the previous battle report, we painted the whole MUDLADZ Cruel Boys army in a day. It was a lot of work, it was very chaotic, but we had to come up with a system of painting that was really efficient, looked identifiable and unique, and we figured it out in that video. And that video is linked in the card and in the description. In this video, we had the system. So let's go through the steps, because now that we've figured it out, we can just tell you exactly how we paint them, really straightforward.
We were so confident in our MUDLADZ painting technique that we in fact decided to add another 10 guys to his retinue. So to start off, we used a Zenithal style spray, including some purple for the undercoat, which would give this really nice pop to the green. Then I base coated all the leathers and straps with different browns and blacks to get this little bit of nuance and variance throughout the model. And then for all the metal, painted it a rusty brown and then stippled metal on the top.
The rust effect on the models is one of the like simplest and coolest effects. Just that mixing of the orange with metallics. When they're under the streak and grime, it looks phenomenal.
Yeah, it's very basic, and that streak and grime just
gonna pat
brings it all together.
Yeah, we're gonna smash him. He doesn't stand a chance. They're very pointy. The next step is my favorite step. Streak and grime. It's always my favorite step. It's a necessary step in every paint job. Ask any Golden Demon painter. So I say streaking grime out of habit because the old streaking grime was what I used, but they've actually changed their recipe, and the newer streaking grime looks kind of greenier, which I don't like. It's less muddy. There was sort of a dirtiness to the old recipe, and I don't like the new one. And that takes us back to the video to problem solve that you all did, where you tested every grime possible, and we ended up with, what was it, like an engine wash or an oil?
It was
oil streak?
Track wash.
Track wash. So track wash is the new streaking grime. How are we not sponsored? Like, how is it our whole channel not like brought to you by streaking grime? Because everyone else in this building is like, stop it with the freaking streaking grime! So now we have an extra 10 cruel boys to smash Dave with, but we have a big boy to paint. Bragg.
We do.
So how did the Bragg paint job differ from these fellas?
Painting this guy was effectively painted exactly the same as all the rest of the base guys. The big difference, of course, was the mount. Now, I wanted to go for something sort of reptilian and slimy. So I used a group of washes, some purples, blues, and this nasty off yellow, a little bit similar to what we used for the little goblins. And then I just used a burgundy on the claws just to get some really nice pops on the mouth and the hands. And then we went over it again with streak and grime, and
Yay!
it just got some really nice highlights on the tops of the arms and the flanks, and it looks amazing.
I feel like every time someone says streak and grime, we need to like have more fanfare. I feel like it should be a celebration. Like, you know that group at like the meme rap thing where everyone's like, whoa! Where like the dude's like in the middle like that. Like, or like the crowd goes wild, like an audience cheering. Can we add a bunch of that in post?
Tie this new Bragg in with the rest of his troops, I've added in the small piece of terrain that was used on the first Bragg.
That's cool. So he really is Bragg, back from defeat, ready to take on the, what does he call himself? The Twilight Princess. He's gonna hate me.
All right, lads, listen up. It's me, your glorious leader, Bragg! They're gonna regret the day they messed with Bragg!
Now this video is brought to you by Tabletop Time and our patrons. And I want you to consider
subscribing.
Why did I blank on that? I've been doing this for 10 years. Why did my brain just stop? I'm like, there's so many things I meant to say here. No, honestly, we're really excited about what we're able to do here. And the battle reports are one of those things that is like this benchmark of how far we can push ourselves. We have done, I'm gonna say 3 battle reports. We did the one in the clouds. Then the next one was the Age of Sigmar battle report, which took it to a whole new level. The latest battle report was our Warhammer 40K kill team match. And again, we took it to a whole new level. We had cutscenes scenes, we had voiceovers and like little character pop-ups with all that stuff. It was incredible and you guys loved it. And we are filming in a couple of weeks the next battle report, and we want to keep that standard up. And your support, whether you're a viewer and subscriber and you like these videos and leave a comment, or if you're a patron and you get some of the exclusive behind the scenes sneak peeks and the thank yous in our videos, all of that goes to making our content possible and better, which we're really excited to be doing. So we have a big battle coming up, and I don't think there's anything Dave's got up his sleeve to compete with this.
This time the tables will turn.
The
tabletop turn.
The tables will be toppled this time on tabletop time.
There you have it.
I hate that. Can we start again? Back from defeat, ready to take on the, what does he call himself? The Twilight Princess. He's gonna...
Yep, Billy. Yeah, I just wanted to report a personal attack. Yeah, I'm not happy with that.